Yo, it's your boy Steezo with the homie Ish, man. Y'all know this guy from the Joe Budden Podcast. But what y'all don't know is that me and my brother go back over 20 plus years, man. Me and the homie went to Morgan State together. Another thing you might not know is that he spent a lot of his time actually down here in D.C., man. He got a lot of family down
all
here,
the time.
man. You know what I'm saying? So the homie in town this weekend, we caught up for a few minutes. We're going to do an episode soon, but it'd be remiss for us not to at least catch up and do something on camera, man, especially...
Y'all boys ducking me, yeah.
We ducking you? Brandon, he said he got that smoke for you, Slim. I'm going to point to that one. He said he got that smoke for you, bull.
Nah.
I ain't even going to get into what it's about, but he hip already. But we here at Buddy's, here at 3234 11th Street, 11th and Lamont. Buddy's a great place owned by Grant Mason, that's the homie. And just out here, my man wanted to show some love, so I appreciate you for stopping through for a few minutes, brother.
No, it's long overdue. My bad, actually. You've been telling me for a year or two.
Yeah.
And I just started really coming back down here. I've been busy. You know, I got a 3-year-old, all that, so that shit been kicking my ass. But now I'm down here working on some projects down here. So I'm literally down here like every week. And you know my whole family from here, really.
Yeah. Talk about that for a second, because folks don't know that. They know you from New Jersey.
I was born here.
See?
I was born here, Southeast.
Hot take.
DC General, nigga.
See? Hot take. Y'all ain't know that.
The hood.
Man. That's my man.
The
right?
hood.
I'm a Howard Medical Center, baby, but you know, this...
DC General is embarrassing
DC
almost.
He said it's embarrassing. So what you got going on down here? What you doing?
Some real estate shit.
Real estate shit.
Yeah, doing a reno.
Okay.
But I'm back and forth.
Yeah.
It's a full reno, so you know what I'm saying? I bring my crew down here. I leave them down here sometimes, and then so I'm literally, as soon as I leave here, I'm on 95.
Wow.
Literally, I just stopped by because you my nigga. But
I love it. So people refer to you as the sensible one on the show, the Joe Budden Podcast, or the antagonist. You wear a couple hats on the show, man. What do you consider yourself amongst the group if you had to give yourself a tag?
I think I'm objective. I think I'm rational, and I don't really have that much bias.
Yeah.
Like I caught mad flack for the Drake shit, the Kendrick and Drake shit. I don't know Drake.
Yeah.
I never met Drake.
Right.
I ain't even the biggest Drake fan. I was just speaking on what was going on objectively in that situation. I ain't like some of the shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't like how niggas use that boy. Niggas was making hit after hit after hit with that boy for years and years, decades.
Yeah.
And the second that something jump off, now he was a white boy, now he was a Jew boy, now he was a corny nigga, now he was this. Right. He was all of those things. When y'all niggas was hitting him out the park, he was all of them things. So you overlooked that then. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? That shit is corny to me.
That was. So. And it was, and I wouldn't even consider that provocative even making that statement. Them facts. He was used, but he was using too. So it ain't like he wasn't, it was a mutual thing now.
Cool. So if we both using each other and it's a mutually beneficial situation, how the fuck am I the villain?
Yeah.
Oh, he fucking niggas girl. No, they girls is fucking him too. You know what I'm saying? Yo, dog. Like, that's, you know what I'm saying? I just look at shit from an objective standpoint. I don't really have I don't really got no friends in the industry and none of that, so I don't have to maintain no relationships. You get what I'm saying? I could just speak my mind on something. And again, it could be something that somebody I fuck with.
Yeah.
Yo, it could be my mother, dog. If your mother make a mistake, she made a mistake.
Right.
Now, you can't be wild and I ain't gonna go crazy, but I can admit, like, yo, nah, that was corny. Or, nah, that was some shit that I ain't really agree with. And people look at you like you crazy in this day and time when you do that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's real. But listen, I'm a fan of the show, you know what I'm saying? But you my man.
I appreciate it.
So when I watch the show, it is with a different lens. You know what I'm saying? So
somebody just told me the other day that they can't watch no more. And I was like, why? They said, because that's not the you I know. And I was like, So
I wouldn't say that. I mean, you.
Like 50-50. I think it's about 70-30.
Yeah. In terms of how much of yourself you can be on the show, you mean? Or in terms of how people perceive?
The perceptions on the show, like, you know me, so the perceptions on that show are not necessarily me. Like, I'm a know-it-all, but I ain't arrogant and all that other shit. Or what's some of the
Niggas associate the light skin, the eyes with
I
you
don't
being
like
arrogant.
white girls.
You catch a lot of slack though. What I notice is that like you catch a lot of slack, but I know you got thick skin because I know where you from. So to me, I'm watching it. I'm able to laugh it off because I know you. I know you can laugh that shit off too.
Yeah.
You know
what happens? I don't give a fuck. What happens is, when you outside, you know what I'm saying, and you'll meet somebody and they immediately just don't fuck with you. Or somebody might propose you for a business deal, and somebody just never met you, and they'll, nah. You know what I'm saying? So that's when somebody's perception,
just from being on the show and being perceived one way
and
versus
it should
who
be
you are.
a total 180 of who you really are in real life. You know what I'm saying? And so stuff like that is kind of, I don't like, niggas call me a Trump supporter. Me.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, just small shit like that is just so anti to who you are at your core that should be a little disheartening. But,
When you listen, here's one thing I'm excited. One thing I'm excited about is just you having your own brand. That's that ish in general. Because it gives you to do exactly what platforms like this give you the opportunity to do.
That's true.
You tell your own narrative. Your story is written based on how you write it. You know what I'm saying? So more so than the umbrella of the Joe Budden podcast.
That's true.
You know what I mean? From that standpoint.
That's true.
But look, let's save some of this content for when we got the fellas around, because I know they got a lot of shit to say. But before we do let you go, brother, we gotta do what we do on Beach Bars and Bourbon, which is something we call barrel picks. So my brother don't drink alcohol, if you don't know. If you wonder what's in this fucking glass, it's ginger beer only. This motherfucker don't. I'm over here, this is my first whiskey. It won't be the last one. I'm a bourbon boy.
Nah, I don't fuck with that monkey oil,
See,
yo.
here we go. We ain't even gonna, come on now.
You got it.
So barrel pick is something that in the whiskey industry, right? Picking a barrel is a very unique experience in the whiskey industry. So for example, we've done a few barrel selects. We've done a barrel pick with Law's Whiskey House. We did one with Uncle Nearest. Our partners at Metro Bar and Cinder Barbecue. We all kind of collaborated together, and you basically sample from different single barrels. Taste samples of each barrel, and then collectively you choose, all right, this is the barrel that I like the most. So for us, we spun it. We said, all right, we're gonna use barrel picks, basically like, all right, gun to your head barrel. Hot seat barrel, barrel pick. And we'll just go through a few things. It's one or the other. And I think you're gonna listen to me. I already know this motherfucker, so he's super biased when it comes to this. But we're gonna come out guns blazing real quick.
Shoot.
All right. Jay-Z or Nas?
Come on, yo. That's a no-brainer. Jay-Z, you know that 20 years.
I did know that.
This is pre-Black Album. This is pre-all. Tell them.
Listen.
This is pre-all of that.
Always.
This is 97. Volume 1, Volume 2, yeah.
They want Ben, that guy. Love
that.
Jigga, and I love Jigga too. I fuck with you. Actually, I've been listening to him a lot lately since the GQ interview, which was super dope. But the reason why I'm asking it now is because Nas' second run, unprecedented. Uh-oh. I already see the hate in his face.
Why I gotta be
You don't even like the 444 album, bro.
I don't like the 444
So you mean that means you ain't like the Jay-Z album in over a decade? What's the last Jigga album?
That don't mean that the other 15 previous works don't count.
They do. But you mean to tell me
Stevie Wonder ain't put out an album in eons.
See, that's cheating.
What you talk about?
Because, all right. So you say that to say all of this. You're gonna overlook Nas's body of work in basically the second chapter of his career.
I think that Nas's last few bodies of work have been commendable for him to be putting out projects at the clip that he's putting out. One, he don't need the money, so he's doing it for passion.
Right.
And number two, them shits is coming like on speed dial. So it's commendable.
He won a Grammy, bro.
What that mean?
Just saying, he won a Grammy after 50 as a rapper. Unprecedented.
Okay.
Let's move on to number two.
Please.
Because this,
please.
This gonna get nasty.
What? Please.
And before we move on, I did want to say one thing. You were talking, the cat that interviewed you, I can't remember his name, but he interviews people, suit, white guy.
Ari Melba. Shout out to Ari.
And you mentioned on there how much you fuck with Jay Electronica. I fuck with Jay.
You know that's our type of shit.
Yeah, love Jay Electronica. And that joint album he did with Jay-Z, to me, It's probably top 5 in the last 15 years of albums I've listened to. There's a lot of shit too. There's a lot of depth to it too, because he got some real deep songs. You know what I mean? And you know, shit like nigga went through losing parents and all that kind of shit. Like Jay Electronica just on a different level, production wise.
He's just on a different level of thought.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, again, you gotta be no disrespect to nobody. You gotta be a different type of person and understand a different type of shit, or have interest in different levels of shit to even appreciate that.
Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying? To even appreciate some of the shit he be saying, that shit gonna go over most people's heads.
Absolutely.
Like, man, get this shit, frisbee this shit. Yeah. Well, I'm in there
like, throwing CDs
I'm in there
and I'm catching them like, whoa,
that nigga make them out.
Yeah.
Oh, he said what?
Yeah.
Hold up, go back. So,
yeah.
Everybody not well read. Everybody not interested in other shit. Like most people walking around sheep or blinded or whatever the case may be, just trying to pay their bills. So, you know what I'm saying? Like they don't have time to be
super introspective. Yeah. Existential rap. That's what I look. I look at Jay Electronica as an existential rapper.
He's a monster.
You're gonna be in with.
Yeah,
but the listening value is high as a motherfucker too, though.
That album is. And this is what I said on Ari. I mean no disrespect. And Ari clipped it up. Jay Electronica put the fire emojis under it.
What? What you saying? Jay bodied him? Is it? Why you gotta be such a stan?
I'm not. Yo,
Jay-Z bodied him on the album?
How am I a stan? He just said I don't like 444.
But
that's mad niggas. Niggas love that album.
But how you say he bodied Jay Electronica?
Jay-Z went crazy on that album.
He did. He went crazy. But Jay Electronica, it's like
that. Yo, bro.
You can't compare the two though, because
true. That's why I don't think I don't think that they should have done a joint project. I'm
grateful that they did a joint project. Let's move on.
I'm gonna go listen to it tomorrow. I'm gonna listen to it all week, yo.
Okay. So
next time I see you, I might have a different. I don't think so, but I might have a different outlook. I'm gonna check.
I hope you can objectively,
of course,
listen to the album.
I like both of them, bro.
Okay. I know.
Like you know, I don't fuck with Nas like that. So I Jay Electronica and Jay-Z, them I fuck with them.
Second one, barrel pick. Stock market or real estate?
Real estate, by far.
Elaborate for those that say, because there's people that'll be like, well, is he tripping? Especially with crypto stuff. People that know a lot of different things, but there's a specific reason why you.
It's a few reasons why.
Intellectually understand why that real estate is your lane versus anything else.
Yeah, it's a few reasons why it's my bag. One, for me, real estate is tangible. In the real estate game, they have a saying that you make money when you buy, not when you sell. Because the market is already here. So if I buy a house that's 300 grand, but I already know the market is 700,000 for this house. Right. I bring 3 contractors out. They tell me it's gonna cost 250 to repair it. Right? That's the number from 3 good contractors.
Right.
I know already I'm in the house for 450. It's worth 700. I made money before I put $1 out of my pocket. With the stock market, you can't predict where the market is gonna go. Some people are really good at it, but the average Joe Schmo can't predict where the stock market is gonna go.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The average Joe Schmo can, with hard numbers that are available to you, a lot of the stock market shit not available to common men. Right? So somebody could call a realtor, they don't know the realtor. They get any, meeny, miny, mo. Could you tell me what houses in this particular neighborhood on 11th Street in Northwest is selling for? Yeah. Somebody could give them that number.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So you know if Miss Johnson is selling her house and it's way couple $100,000 less than what the houses around here selling for, you know that's a go.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Not just that. In the real estate game, it's borrowed money. To buy stocks, you gotta buy the stocks.
Yeah.
And then they appreciate. In most instances, I'm talking about for people that are starting out that don't have an extensive amount of knowledge.
Right.
I could go get an FHA loan, put 3% down on a 4-unit house, right? The day I close, I get 3 rents. The day I close, I get 3 security deposits, right? If I close on February 3rd, it ain't no March mortgage. So in March, I get 3 more rents.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, those 3 rents are gonna cover my rent. I'm living for free.
Yeah.
That's changing somebody's world, dog. Right?
Instantly tangible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you paying rent over here for $2,500 a month, you just bought $1 million 4-unit. All 3 of them paying $2,500 a piece. You living for free. So that $2,000, $2,500 a month is now 30 grand that you just saved this year.
Yeah.
Plus you get all the tax benefits from the rental real estate. And again, you came out your pocket with very, very, very little.
Yeah.
To get that in the stock market, bro, you gotta come out your pocket with money. If you open a cleaners, if you open a sneaker store, if you open a barbershop, you gotta renovate the building. You gotta renovate the space. You gotta stock your store with merchandise. All of those things are coming out of pocket.
Yeah.
In a real estate game, you don't have to do that. You understand what I'm saying? So
No, I follow.
if you don't have much money, in my opinion, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah. No, and to me, I agree, because I'm also pro real estate. Not that I'm anti-stock.
Me either.
But it's super risky.
Yeah, I'm not anti.
And it ain't available to just anybody. You know what I mean?
It is, but again, think about this, right? Let's say the CEO of XYZ company do some bullshit. The stock price could plummet tomorrow.
Yeah.
You not in control of that?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, you not in control of that. I don't want to risk somebody else's morality with my bread.
Yeah. Did you win during COVID?
As far as?
You had renters.
No, we lost. The government, the president of the United States gets on TV and tell people they don't got to pay rent. What you think that did to landlords?
Crazy.
Bro, I had 6 houses in pre-foreclosure. 6. You get what I'm saying? Like, yo, dog, and people just look like, oh, y'all rich, so, oh, well, that's not true.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, that's a once in a, we 50. You know what I'm saying? That hasn't happened in our lifetime, so that's an exception to the rule. But we kind of see on a day-to-day basis where stocks is, the stock market overall right now is in the gutter.
It's shit.
Yo, it's 10, maybe 15 companies holding this whole shit up on their shoulders.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The rest of these companies eating crow right now. There's some bullshit. Why I don't want to play that game. I play it. Very minimal.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
minimal.
Same here.
I play crypto very minimal.
Yeah.
Like most of my money, bro, is gonna go into some real estate shit, some shit I could leave my kids.
Yeah. For sure.
You know, it's just to me it's just a more solid investment.
I'm with you, 100%. It's the one thing we do agree on. And we might agree on this next barrel pick too. Kobe versus LeBron.
I'm 50, bro. I'm a Laker fan. That's not my bias. That's not my bias, because LeBron played for the Lakers.
But we know how we felt when we heard the news that he was coming to LA, bro. Niggas wasn't excited.
Yo, dog, and I hoop.
Hey, he fake hoop. He hoop.
I hooped.
I saw you and Joe hooping, bro.
Yo.
That was crazy
That was
work,
horrible,
bro.
That was disgusting. Yo, that was disgusting. I ain't gonna lie. That was one of my most...
I said, yo, my man can play better than that. What are you doing out here?
Bruh, I ain't playing about 6, 7... Yo, you know you dribbling the ball and it won't come back to your hand and feel foreign? That's how I felt.
Yeah, that's how it looked.
And, no, look, and let me tell you what. Dog, you getting the ball. Your brain know what to do. Your body and your brain know...
Yeah.
Your brain speaking Swahili, bro. Yeah, look, dog, I got the ball. I jab step. Bit. I go to the hole. Nobody touched me, bro. Slow motion fall. Boom, boom, boom. I fell in stages like that. Like, yo, I'm looking around. I get up.
Yo, I
I'm
saw
good.
that shit. I said, yo.
Dog.
I called John. I called Weeds. I said, yo, you see the nigga?
Yo, that's terrible.
See that nigga itch,
Then,
bro.
about 10 minutes later, I get the ball again. Right? Boom, get by the defender, I go to the hole. I say, yo, you kick me? He said, no. I said, yo, you kick me? He said, no. Torn Achilles.
So that's when you tore it? Oh, my God.
Nobody
bro.
touched me, bro. No, but again, you 49 years old, no stretching, just thinking on some male ego shit that you got it like you used to have it.
Right.
And
you didn't have it.
Father Time is
Damn,
undefeated.
I didn't know that's when you
bro.
tore
Yeah.
it. But let's get back to that real quick. Kobe, LeBron. So you Kobe.
Of course.
I'm Kobe.
Let me say this. No, see, this is where the shit come in. Like, oh, you hating? I'm not hating on LeBron James, bro. LeBron James is one of the most decorated basketball players to ever lace up sneakers.
Yeah.
Kobe Bryant, for me, it's an intangible thing. Kobe Bryant's hunger for basketball far surpasses LeBron. Yeah. Anybody with eyes can say that.
Yeah.
Kobe's knowledge of the game. They say LeBron's knowledge of the game is impeccable too.
Yeah.
It's just Kobe. Let me break it down like this. Everybody's number one is Michael Jordan.
He the GOAT.
Okay. Who do you think embodies everything that Michael Jordan embodied? And to some people's point,
Some aspects
have
of his
him
game are
higher.
better. Yeah.
So what are we arguing about?
Bean. We talking about Bean.
So what are we arguing about? Like
me,
to the
it ain't an
people,
argument.
like, yo, dog, every year, if you watch Kobe Bryant as a rookie, Kobe Bryant was 6'6", but he wasn't blessed with this crazy athleticism. He had good athleticism. I don't want to say he was Big Dog Robinson or nothing, but LeBron James is 6'8", 6'9", 270,
But the most
jump out
physically
the
gifted
gym
basketball
and run
player
like
I've
a
ever seen in my
deer,
life,
bro.
In my
Dwight
life.
Howard is up there. The
He's
two of them,
yeah.
physically, dog, come on.
Insane.
So now, cool. To this day, LeBron just got the 3-ball better in probably year 18. That 3 be
Yeah,
hitting.
like 2-3 years
No,
before,
that 3 be hitting.
Yeah.
But it took you 17 years to get that.
And you
Cool.
still ain't got no post game.
No post game to this day. You 6'8", 270 with that level of athleticism. Carmelo Anthony in year 4 had a 10 times better post game than LeBron James got right now.
It ain't even close.
Not even close.
Sorry, y'all. I'm just.
Yo, the
it's
mid-range game, that little one-leg turnaround shit,
He still can't handle the ball either.
bruh, handle is caca. That handle, like, and again, I'm not disrespecting LeBron. If we want to break it down from a purely
all-time points
basketball, from a purely basketball perspective, when I look at basketball players, and my man and them will tell me like, yo, you too critical, right? I'll look at somebody and be like, yo, he don't got no left. It's a lot of niggas in the NBA today that cannot go left. And that's crazy to me. Or I'll be like, yo, his footwork is trash. His mid-range is trash. Like, it's people. Paul George
Super talented.
might be one of the most complete basketball players that we've ever seen.
Yeah, super talented.
But his intangible shit don't have him in the great conversation because he didn't have the intangible shit that Kobe Bryant had.
Yeah, he don't work as hard.
Bro, Paul George
Can't stay on the floor right now.
hellified defender, shoots the 3, got the handles, got the hops. Ain't nothing he can't do with a basketball.
Yeah.
But he's in nobody's conversation about being one of the top whatevers. But physically, he has every single skill that a basketball player needs
I
to be
agree.
great.
I 100%. There just are levels, and
Yeah.
unfortunately, LeBron is just not on the Michael Jordan, Kobe
Not to
Bryant
me,
level.
bro. Not to me.
I don't know if there's anybody else there. Like,
Steph is
you
there.
ain't got to ask us.
Steph
NBA
is there.
players will tell you.
Steph is there.
Steph
We
Curry.
really don't be putting Steph,
Now
in
you on
my
some
opinion.
light skin shit.
Bruh.
If you think Steph Curry in the same category with Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant, he there? Steph is there?
Yo, he knocking on the door. If he's not there, in my opinion, he's knocking on the door. What? See, this is the thing. He can't dominate the game physically in the way that they can. He's modified the NBA single-handedly. I'm not gonna take that away from Clay. The two of them boys modified the NBA, bro.
No, I agree with you in terms of Steph being the next one after LeBron to do what he did, but he competed this during that period of time too. But listen, I digress. Pro Kobe.
A 1,000. That's not even.
And I don't want to selfishly take away from us so much content that we want to get into when the fellas on with you, because they got some shit for you.
They can't.
Brandon, we gonna keep it in the chamber for when you get with him. Oh, say you got some shit for him too. We gonna get there.
We'll see.
But I know you got to get up the road, my
Nah,
nigga.
definitely, for sure. Yo, 2 weeks. Let's do it in 2 weeks.
2 weeks? 2 weeks.
My nigga.
Hey, yo, real quick, short, that's still running?
Yeah.
Y'all make sure y'all check out the homie Ish on the Joe Budden Podcast. Just go Google this nigga, man.
Don't Google
this nigga, man.
Even that, when you Google me, yo, all negative shit come up.
Nah, listen,
I don't like
this dude is a smart guy. Finances, he's on top of his shit. I love listening to him when he get into his real estate bag, because that's some shit that motherfuckers can learn a lot from him. And I'm looking forward to on the pod us getting more into that, because I feel like we all play a role whether we want to or not, but we play a role in educating viewers.
For sure.
And financial literacy is something that all of us should be paying attention to, especially in this country.
I agree.
Especially
in our age.
Yeah. Beats, Bars, and Bourbon. This is a short version of the Ish episode. Y'all will catch us on the next one when he here. 2 weeks from now. That's what he said. Hold him to his word, y'all.
2 weeks.
My man.